Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So it's actually Christmas Day and I'm like sitting here like filming a video, like no big deal, but I'm really excited for this video because yesterday one of my Christmas gifts was I'm gonna say the makeup. The Morphe X makeup by Ariel. Is it makeup by Ariel or is he just Ariel? I don't know, but you guys know Ariel, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. My sister got me the entire brush kit, which I have been wanting forever, but it was so expensive that like I couldn't get myself to actually, wow, now I'm like washed out, but like I couldn't get myself to buy it. So she got it for me for Christmas and I'm so excited to use it. So that's what today's video is going to be. It's pretty much going to be me reviewing these brushes and letting you guys know if they are worth it or not. I know I am like late to the party, but better late than never, right? So if you guys are interested, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and let's jump into this video. I zoomed you guys in a bit, but I'm actually going to start with priming my eyes. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place eye primer. Figure since it's Christmas, I might as well do like a little like cute little eye look, right? Why not? I'm actually going to use an older brush just to buff out the eye primer because I don't want to like dirty one of my new brushes with like gross eye primer. So I'm just going to use this, like, it is a Morphe brush, I think. It's a Morphe M173 just to buff this out. I look like a total freak because whatever eyeliner was left over on my eyes, like, so last night I didn't like wash my face. I just kind of like used a cotton round and was like I was so tired so I didn't do anything. So I still have eyeliner like in like my tight line. Like I washed my face obviously this morning, but you know like how it is when you tight line, you get eyeliner like stuck in there for like a few days. So now I look like a total like raccoon. But anyways, while that's drying, I'm gonna walk you guys through this set. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited for these brushes. I see them when I'm in, I feel like everybody uses these. I feel like everybody like uses these brushes on TikTok, YouTube, like everybody just has these brushes and I'm so excited. I should get them out of the box. What the heck? Okay, there we go. This is what it looks like. The packaging is super cute. So I don't even know how many brushes you get in here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You get 11 brushes and 1 sponge. So this is what it looks like. These brushes look so luxurious. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I wonder, I mean, I don't know if you can use these brushes to create like a whole eye look. So I may reach in and get some of my actual like blending brushes for this, but I'm really excited for like the face brushes and stuff. Oh my god. And I forgot this even came with a sponge. I have to test this out in a different video because I cannot risk using a sponge that I'm not certain of for Christmas, you know what I mean? All right, so I think this is pretty dry. And let me just run and grab some more blending brushes. This eye primer always throws me off because it always looks so dry like on my eyes and I'm like, oh, how is this gonna actually work? But then like by the time I start actually like putting on shadow, it just makes the shadow look so good. It's like the weirdest thing. Like I'm always like, is my shadow gonna look good? And then when I put it on, I'm like, yeah, like of course it looks frigging phenomenal. This is one of like the best eye primers ever. I've never tried the P. Louise one. I do really want to try that one. I just haven't got myself to like purchase it because this is 12 bucks and it's so good. All right, so I am gonna use my favorite palette of life, my Natasha Denona Glam palette. Mine looks like crap because it fell and it literally like shattered and the shadows are not even in the right places. It was a whole thing. They fell everywhere and I was like, oh my god, I just bought this palette. Is it ruined? But no, it's fine. But legit, like my favorite palette like ever. So I'm gonna start with like a fluffier brush. I had to get my tweezers because you know like when brushes come in like a kit, it's always such like a hassle to get them out. Ugh. All right, so I'm gonna start with this like bigger fluffy brush. This is the A11. Okay. They're super soft. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this like cool tone shade right here. I'm gonna do like, just like a basic me look, like a look that I would do no matter what. So I'm gonna take this brush and just start buffing it into my crease. Just like nothing crazy, just a little blending moment. So it is super soft. Oh my god, I have such an itch right here. Oh, that felt so good to scratch it with the brush, but this is actually blending it really nicely. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's definitely not a brush that's gonna pack on the pigment, like for sure. It's more of just like a fluffy brush that's just gonna like lay down the base really quick, and it's super soft. Like I said, I love that. All right, so I'm just blending it back and forth. Their brushes are really, really lightweight, which I really appreciate. So that actually blended super nice. I like that. All right, so now I'm going to do the other eye. I want to go in with a more like packed brush, which is the M518, and just diffuse this a bit. That brush I feel like is a good brush, but I definitely think it would be better used for like blending more colors together, not like maybe laying down the initial one, but I mean it did a good job, but I think that I would use more of a dense brush at first and then go in with that after, but not a bad thing. Definitely like a nice brush to have in your collection. Okay, so the next eye brush is the A20. This is, oh, there's a dog hair on it already. This is what it looks like, and I feel like this would be really good for like packing color out here. So I'm actually gonna go in with like a more warmer shade, which is this shade right here. I don't know the names of them, like I said, because this palette fell on the floor and like that was the end of it. So I'm gonna take this and just pack it and then blend it upward. Oh yeah, this is really a nice brush for this. It's like a packing brush, but like also like good enough to be like a blending brush at the same time. Love that. So I'm just gonna blend this up and on. I definitely think that this brush did a really, really nice job at blending these two shades together and packing this one on. Like I'm very, very impressed by this brush right now. I like it a lot. I'm gonna use a little bit more of that shade and just blend up. I'm gonna take that first brush that we used and just go over everything. I want to keep it like silvery-ish, so I'm gonna take this like silver shade right here and just pack it on the eye. This is one of my favorite shades in the palette. Look at how pigmented that is. Oh, it's so damn good. I'm not gonna focus like too much on the eyes. I'm just gonna make them like look blended and then like move on, because I'm really, really excited to use the face brushes in this collection. Like you guys have zero idea how actually excited I am. I want to deepen up my outer corner just a bit, so I'm going to take this matte brown shade on that A20 brush, which is the second brush that we use, and I'm just going to just work it just on the outer portion. I'm not like going to really spend too much time doing that. I just want to add a little bit of dimension. That's it. So the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and do my wing really quickly off camera, and then I'll be back to do the face, which I am so excited about, so hang tight. I just did the fastest wing liner of my life, and I think it may be one of my best. I did like a new technique that I see like a bunch of like professionals do, and I was like, let me try it, and it's actually not looking too shabby. Okay, anyways, so now I'm gonna quickly prime my face. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer. I like this, like the name of that, it's funny. It's like their hemp primer. I've only used it a few times and I don't know what I think about it, but I'm going to use it today. My skin is so bad. It's breaking out like legit crazy. And no matter what I do, like it just doesn't, nothing helps. Nothing helps. And probably not washing my face at night is not helping either, but here we are complaining about problems and not changing them. But anyways, I'm just going to blend my crease just a little bit more because there's like some sparkles showing up there and I don't want that many sparkles up there. Okay. Anyways, so now what brush can we use? Let's see. Ooh, okay, I'm real excited for this. I feel like every single person uses this brush, okay? This is the A24. Wow, I could not see that for a second. And it is a super soft foundation brush. Okay, let's roll up the sleeves. All right, so I'm gonna use my Fenty foundation. I'm gonna mix two shades, 190 and 140. Yeah, 140, and I'm just going to make a little concoction on my hand and then just go ahead and put this on my face. So I'm going to take the brush and use this to blend in the foundation. That's funny, super soft brush, like so soft. It's blending it really nicely. I think it's giving me like lighter coverage than I normally get with this foundation. I feel like I usually get like a lot more coverage when I use this. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I never actually like do my foundation with just a brush. It did apply it nicely, but it is leaving it like a little bit streaky, which is fine because I don't really like using a brush that much anyway. So now I want to go in with my sponge and just smooth everything out. Using a brush initially because it like pushes the foundation into the skin, and then I use the sponge to really just like smooth it out. I'm going to put some more on my nose, add a little bit more to cover up this pimple, some more here, and then some more here. That's like the main reason why I like to use a brush and a sponge, because I feel like the brush really just pushes in the foundation, and then the sponge just really makes it look super seamless. So that's my little crazy thing that I do when it comes to my foundation. This is not really a brush for concealer, so I'm just going to do that really quickly with my sponge. I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, like my favorite concealer at the moment. It's so good. Really no brush in there for like cream products, so I'm just quickly going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Cream Contour and just do it how I normally would. Those are more like fluffier brushes. They won't really like make the contour, the cream contour like super precise, which is what I want. So that's why I'm just going in with my normal contouring brush. This is the e.l.f. Putty Primer Brush, and when I saw this, I was like, this is the perfect brush for cream products, like cream bronzer, like so good. So I'm just gonna do this super, super quick. Quickly just did like my brows off camera, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe away the powder that's underneath my eyes, and then we're going to use a fluffy brush to set the rest of my face, and I'm so excited for these brushes. They just look so promising. All right, so, whoa. I think I want to use this fluffy guy right here. Where are my tweezers? Want to use my Laura, oh, this is a nice one. Ooh, this is going to be real good. So I'm going to use my Laura Mercier, no, my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. And oh my God, look at how much powder I picked up. Yeah, so I'm just going to set these areas. Oh, I just got powder all in my eye. Oh, okay. Setting. I'm going to set a little bit underneath. Wow, yes. This is a very nice brush. This is, what brush is this? The A21. I am into this brush. This would be a good like bronzer brush too, but I have another one in mind that I would like to use. Look at that. Oh my God. So now I want to move on to bronzer, and I want to use this brush right here. This looks like it'll be a very good brush. This is the A3.2. So I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade Light. Really nice shade. I'm just going to swirl the brush in, and I'm going to tap off a lot of excess because as I can tell from the other brush, these pick up a lot. So I'm just going to just chisel out. Ooh, okay, that's a really nice color. I'm going to add a little bit more. Just bring it up. Ooh, yes. Do you guys see that? Ooh, that looks real good. Same thing over here. I'm just going to chisel. And then I'm going to bring this around my forehead. This is really applying the bronzer so nice. I'm going to go down the sides of my nose with the brush just to slim it out just a bit. I don't really contour my nose a lot, but I will do this with bronzer. Just go like down the sides of it just to like add a little bit of like warmth. Now, oh my God, that bronzer is so nice too, by the way. Like one of my first times using it, 10 out of 10 recommends. Wow, really, look at my nose, like so bronzed. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to blush, and I think I wanna use this guy right here. This looks like a really like promising brush. This is the A22. I feel like it might be perfect for blush. I'm gonna take my Jaclyn Cosmetics blush thing and just apply it, right? This looks like it's good. It's applying it, yeah, not bad. I mean, I feel like I would still like a more precise brush, but this looks like it's doing a trick. Yeah. You know that TikTok, gorgeous, gorgeous girls, always over blush, gorgeous, gorgeous girls are always in a rush. I am legit always in a rush. Like right now, I'm like rushing to finish my makeup because I have people coming over and I have so much to do still. But wow, I could do this all day. This feels so nice on my face. Wow. Obsessed. Okay. Now, I think, hold on. Let me grab this Ulta bag because I have a product in here that I want to try. Not try, but like I want to use. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This has been all over TikTok, but it's so funny because this exact eye pencil was so popular back in like 2015, 2014, 15, 16, around there. This was like the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils were like the it girls of eyeliners back then. People used to use them to like prime their eyes and do all that stuff. So I want to use it today, but I'm in the shade Milk. So I want to, where's my mirror? Mirror, okay, here it is. I want to just put it in my waterline. Ooh, yes, that is bright. Move on to a different brush that's calling my name. I think I'm gonna use this brush. This is the A19. It is a double-ended brush. It's actually may have been good for like blending out my eyeshadow base. I didn't even think of that, but this could be good for that. All right, so I'm gonna go back into my Natasha Denona palette, and I'm gonna use like the really flat side of it, and I'm gonna take that like darker brown right there, and I'm just going to very closely just apply it to my like lower lash line. Where's my mirror? Oh my God. Just apply it. Oh, this is really nice. I have like 100 brushes like this, but this one is a lot softer. Usually those ones like really stab my eye. This one is actually really, really nice. Okay. So same thing to the other eye. That applied it really, really nicely. So I'm gonna take this smaller brush, which is right next to it. This is the A18. It's just like a very flat brush. I'm just gonna go underneath and just blend out that shade just so it's not like sitting there super harsh. Wow, this is a really, really nice brush. I'm gonna leave it pretty much like that, and then I'm gonna use this brush right here. I was like, wait, did I bronze? I was like, yeah, no, I did bronze. And this is the A14. I'm gonna use this to highlight. This looks like a good highlighting brush. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild loose highlighter. This is definitely gonna pack it on, so I'm gonna be very gentle. Okay, yeah, this is really nice. So it does, wow, okay, so this is a really nice brush to highlight because it puts on a lot, but at the same time, like, doesn't. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. Look. So nice. Okay, I'm going to highlight my chin, and then I'm going to highlight my nose because I love a nose highlight. Wow, okay. I think that this looks really, really nice. Wow, okay. I'm going to go ahead and just finish up the rest of my face, and then I will be right back. I don't know what I could use these other two brushes for, like this one. This one could have been a good blush brush too, honestly. Like this is nice where it would go very nicely as a blush, or you could use it as a contour too. This one could be really good for contouring, for sure. This is the A58, and then this other one right here could be like a good like highlighting brush, like inner corner, underneath your brow, that type of thing. Maybe I'll do it for underneath my brow. I'll just do it quickly underneath my brow. Yeah, this is really nice for that. This is the A29. Oh yeah, that is super, super nice. Yeah, I'm quickly just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished up the rest of my makeup, and I did my hair like super, super quick, but I am loving these brushes. I really, really enjoyed using them, even though I didn't get to use all of them in today's look. I'm so excited to like play around with them and definitely use them more. Can you create a whole like face eye look with just this? I don't necessarily think so, but if you already have a brush collection and you wanted to add some like different brushes, these brushes, I don't have any brushes that are like these. I don't have like these shapes and this, and these are like bigger brushes than what I actually have. So for me, adding this to my collection is pretty awesome in my opinion, because now I have my normal brushes and then I have these two where I can do different things that I necessarily wasn't able to do with my current brush collection. So I definitely think if you have somewhat of a brush collection, adding this would definitely expand what you can do with your makeup. But if you don't have any brushes at the moment or you're just beginning, I definitely think just this may not be enough, because like I said, you do need some more blending brushes and stuff like that. But to add to your current makeup collection, I think is key, and I love them and I'm so obsessed with them, and I cannot wait to incorporate them more in my everyday makeup. And I definitely recommend these. I love them. They were super soft compared to like some brushes that I currently have that like I would use. These are a lot softer than those, so I really appreciate that, and I am just so excited to continue to use these. Ooh, and I'm also really excited to use this sponge right here. It actually feels really nice, so it may actually be like a really good sponge, but I am really excited to use that. But yeah, so that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Let me know down below if you guys have tried these brushes, if you had your eye on them like how I did. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will hopefully catch you guys in my next video. Bye!